Okay, now, Prophet Jeremiah of the Christ Maryland Deliverance Ministry launches his latest collectibles, the Miracle Underwear. It stated, first of all, watch this video.
Spiritual manipulation, commercialization of faith. And we have said it here that many of these pastors, the devil.
Okay, now this man is a very funny man, and I see him more as a comedian than a pastor. I don't really see him as a pastor. I see him as a comedian trying to entertain his audience with words from the Bible. That is where I pick his comedy's act, because it is obvious for you to know what this man wants. That is, everything he does or everything he tries to do is to make money for himself. And also he engage in charity just to make you feel that he's man of I don't want to use the word say man of God. No, I want to use like someone who, so that it will be acceptable. I remember there was one time every news one they watch or every blog, anybody went down that this performer, I believe say they know what they do. So you cannot tell me that it's based on your level of ignorance, because the way Nigerians till they access information, it is impossible for someone to be deceived by some of these men of God. Essentially, they use other black power or something till they control the total reasoning of these individuals when they're under these leaders or these religious leaders. Because the kind things they sell underwear, miraculous underwear, to do what? To fit. You see, what they try to do, these pastors, is they try to make you believe that you don't believe say you can achieve anything again by your own self, by you putting hard work to whatever thing you're doing. They believe that everything is magical. They want to display, they want to take your sense of reasoning because of what they want from you. They don't do any miracle. Everything is a performance. When they church, they throw hand like this one, they match ground, they kick wall, they throw, they do Jet Li. This one they'll do the sound, go push somebody, they'll touch. Everything is a performance. Go see all their track, go see them. Everything a performance. Now magic that they do. And those when they perform magic, where they involve other dark power. Because you can always know the difference. You can always know the difference. Anything that do not point you to Christ, that performance. Anything that wants anyone that wants to elevate himself or push his name or push his personality out there and not Christ is a performer. Because everything about the gospel, you know, they preach yourself, they praise Christ, and anything about Christ not be profit. And they not stay with. Then some of them understand this, but they can't. They don't want to come to the point of accepting it. They know everything about Christ not be profit. Everything about Christ now sacrifice. Sacrifice for you. So everything He give you now free. Underwear, you don't want to make people understand that there are medical conditions that can result to you not having child. Like if one way I'm not saying that it does not happen. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying there's a high chance that the reason why some of us not feel condition or not if we give birth, some of us not if we give birth now because of our lifestyle when we live, when we do some medical condition, the drugs one we can't take, can't they affect the reproduction process. There's a high chance of that. There's a high chance, say, at the time when we smoke, we not to understand our body, say, because there's sometimes when you understand your body, and once you go through the different tests, at the time you go into the different tests, at a young time, when you notice the different things when they do you at that different time, that if you are able to calculate these different things you notice at that particular time of your life, it would have helped you to become more reproductive or ready to fertilize or digest or just help your production line. If it be medical condition, not of our own making, medical condition of our own parents when don't live one kind of funny life, when don't affect them as they carry us for belly, and because the actual lifetime when they live as they carry us for belly can affect our development. Maybe our parents were drug addicts, they take some kind things, and the woman when they take some kind things or they do some kind things, the lifetime when they live, because everything about your offspring is a DNA formulated by you, the woman, and the man. Now, two DNA now produce that stuff. So, all of our gene, they imprinted on that offspring. They all that seed donor they carry come out. All of our gene go affect the person in mentality, his mental capability, emotions, every personality, every characterization of that offspring go be everything about you. Reach the way you take the sleep, reach the way you take the talk, reach the way you take the waka. Some children, just by looking at them, the way they walk, you can tell you, no say, nah, papa, now say papa till they walk. Everything they imprinted on that child. So if it not just be you, if it be a condition not handled well by your parents that has affected you medically, affected your production line, and if you have done some kind of things when you were younger, it maybe would have helped you at the time you needed to give, or you needed to have kids. So it's a long line of medical problem. No result, not really mainly saying that so God to create you. Because there's no mistake in the creation of God. If one day analyze this stuff, there's no mistake in the creation of God. Most of the medical condition we've experienced or we are experiencing now that is affecting us or conditioning us now is either as a result of ourselves, the decisions we take by ourselves, or the result of decisions taken by our parents that has affected us. God's creation is perfect. God's creation is perfect. Don't let anybody deceive you. God, not they make mistakes. Now, there with the faith to understand, and I make these pastors, these fake pastors, they feel the manipulators. Because once you have this understanding, then you don't understand that since not be God creates me like this, this is condition I found myself, not because of my own making, not because of the decisions I take, but because of the decisions of my parents has affected me or conditioned my body to be like this. Now I know that since it is not of my own making, and that Christ created me completely, holy and perfectly, then I can rely on Him restructuring my life, not because I'm worth it, but because He has paid the ultimate price for me to have completeness in my body. If you just understand this fact, you rely more on Christ's doings than prophet doings. You go realize that you don't need to make any personal sacrifice to receive from God, because what is not the essence of Christ dying if at the end of the day you go still make sacrifice monetarily? What's not the essence of Him dying? It not gonna make sense. That means the death don't make sense. If He died while you were yet a sinner, died for you and to redeem you and make you have a better life, not just here in this world alone, but eternally, to save your soul, which is more very important. He lays lives for you when you know who being friend. Then you can't take say to come live in this world when not really add up to when not be the essence of why He died for you. The essence of why He died for you is the world or the life after. The world we are going to live after, not yet our soul, which is of great importance because this body will die. Then you can't say you need to make any sacrifice, personal sacrifice, to have anything you need to have here in this world. No, now. You know, say everything you need to have in this world, it already made provision. There are two things that happen. Either time that can never come, or the action someone don't take. Sometimes you just need to get to this understanding so that it will help us to handle situations. Because issues of life will definitely happen. It now matters on how you handle the issues of life. And the only way you can handle the issues of life is by having the right information that will propagate, that will teach you, that will be an imprint in revealing the issues of life to you. Everybody, they go through difficult times. So don't be deceived by this man of God, this fake man of God. Because the Bible says at that time, when the world went end, many men of God with fake malpractice and fake practices go come up with different storyline. Some of them are native daughter when they wear white garment, devils in sheep clothing. And some of them just be. But once you get the right information, you imprint this right information to your being. It will help you to become a better person. That when you're going through difficult times, you understand that these difficult times do not last forever. And these difficult times, is maybe because you make some mistakes and now you go through these difficult times, and you just have to be patient, even if it is not very good, because it affects you and they destroy your being. They feel function maximally, but you just need to understand and condition yourself, because our body is always meant to adapt. Sometimes you say if you chop 3 square meals a day, that you can over process if you are able to survive if you eat once a day. You understand? But when you go through issues of life, you discover, say, wow, one time a day not they really key. That if I eat once a day, they really kill me. Your body will be so conditioned that a time will come when that once a day becomes all the food your body just needs to perform maximally. Then the 3 square meal when they eat, if you introduce it again to your body, might result to obesity. Your body can condition yourself. You get people when just a slice of bread, some cabbages and stuff is good for their body, and that is just all. And in the evening they come back home again, they can just take a few spoons of rice and they are good. And they condition themselves that they eat more vegetables. They don't depend on food, and their body, they function past me and your body. So if you understand that your body can adapt at any time, also understand that there's no situation you are going through that your body cannot adapt. You get person, there's this philanthropist, and this Australian philanthropist, when you not get hand, you not get leg. The preacher of the gospel, you not get hand, you not get leg, but you don't get wife, you get children, and he's living his life. Imagine, just take. We know that's a condition none of us want to experience. We would rather prefer to have hands and legs and go through difficult times. But you tell me, say, they envy the man life. The man don't achieve whatever they want to achieve. He marry a very beautiful wife, have beautiful kids, travel all around the world, speaking to great people. Do you think if you ask that man, say, and you play a cassette for that man, say, and if you have hands and legs, these are the kind of life you will live. But if you don't get hands and legs, these are the life. You think that man will pick him having hands and leg, and when he see, say, if you get hands and leg, you will live a life when we say they're productive to the society. Nobody go know him. Maybe he go just manage marriage, struggle, sickness go come kill him later. Then if you don't have hands and leg, you will be known all around the world. You travel around the world. You have the most beautiful and amazing family. You have married the most beautiful wife who will be so faithful, so loyal, and will love you just the way you are. Same way with your children, and you'll be known all around the world, and you give an impact. You think if they show me those two life, you think I'm not going to make I not get leg and hand? Think them. Sometimes in the condition you are going through, or the medical condition you find yourself, might just be what you need to understand some kind of things when you're supposed to. But we know the feeling come into the point of understanding it from that point, because it's so difficult, bros. It's difficult for you to condition that the reason why you are going through what you're going through, and because of you need to understand some kind of factual reasoning. When if you get such understanding, it will reveal something to you that will help you become something great. Very difficult to get to that point. Okay, that's it. I don't really talk about Prophet Jeremiah. Enough when I went there for that scenario. One of they enjoy herself. But obviously you already know that you're there in a congregation will not add any meaning to your life. So I want to end with this. Woman found herself on a crossroad after revealing her sexual relationship with her husband's friend to her husband. Watch.
God bless you. You hear what your husband did? They say you they call your friend.
Mama, that one, no be tonight. You also want no be all your friend. Let me take mama and tell her. Let me confess to her. Say, make forgive me. I don't beg. I don't know what you want.
How many? Wait now. May you not cry. Wait. How many of your friends you fuck?
Now just one.
Now just one.
That he will forgive me. I don't beg you, my mother don't beg her. You know why he here? So he won't kill himself. Make you help me beg and forgive me that devil.
The time when you die in friend, wait. The time when you die in friend, where your husband did that time?
It's their house.
In their house.
Now 5 years ago, that is happening. It is about me, but I don't make a command confess so that he will forgive me.
Give your husband phone.
Not because they happen. Now the beggars, he don't come back on mama. Mama won't die, go on this matter.
Give your husband phone.
I beg you forgive me.
Give her phone.
I don't know what I want to do again.
You give her a phone. Everybody they confess. May he forgive you. Give your husband phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I dey hear. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I dey hear.
I beg your wife say that she confessed to you.
No be you know what? No be say he give her belle when he born my last pikin, carry give me.
Jesus, oh! Now the boy give her belle.
Now the reason why I want to talk about this is these things they happen every day, and the marriage situation or the marriage problem or saga or another I want to call them, that's something when all of us they into, and we experience them one way or the other in so many ways that we cannot run away from it. Either you are married or not, you definitely want to get married someday. Is now when I hear when I listen to the voice note, the man, the woman, both the person who was trying to mediate between them, I don't really know what to say. Should I blame the woman or should I blame the man? Because what the woman was doing was the right thing. I've made mistakes. I can't keep hiding it again. This man, see, the man failed to understand why the woman did what she did. Because women are very good to be secretive. A woman when you know how many women when don't die knowing that the man when they say na be the father of the children when they get not be really the father of the children, but they died with such information that the man did not know to date. Say the children when the father or the kids when they call his own, not be really his own. And the man don't even know. Nobody go know, so he just be. Women just they won't get that. See, if they are living 90 years, they'll keep that secret for 90 years. They'll die in. No soul will know about them. No single soul. I want the man to understand this. And the man threatening saying, you kill yourself, now you will die, now you lose. The woman could definitely one way or the other after so many years. If she tries, say because of love, so many years, wait, you go still marry. And you still lose. So if you want to kill yourself, now you just didn't know. You're not wise if you want to take such decision. But one thing I want you to understand as a man is, because women are very secretive, such information can be kept and you would never know. For the woman to have taken that decision, accepting it, because for her to have taken that decision to tell you, she don't think about her many times. What if I tell this man not accept her? What if this thing information can't break my family? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What if that thing don't cross that woman's head like a million times for many years before she came to the point of, I have to tell him. I can't live with this information. That is one I want the man to understand. Two, the man should also understand that the reason why that woman is under that pressure to reveal such information, such thing to the man, knowing that it might destroy my life, destroy my family, and put me in a situation where I would really do not want to be, that it would be safe and better for me to keep this information. That woman came to the point of telling you is because the woman thinks you are good. That I can't be this bad to this good man. So you should see it as a plus that this woman, when supposed to keep this information, that she has successfully been keeping it for some years. Because it not really just happened now. She has successfully been keeping this, hiding this thing from you for years. For her to have come to the point of saying, I want to tell this man, I can't keep this information. It's tearing me apart. I can't bear this thing anymore. Seeing this man who has been so good to me, so loving, so kind to me. I want him to know about this. I want him to know about this. I want him to know and forgive me. And see, accept me just the way I am. Knowing that I'm vulnerable, knowing that I'm imperfect. But my revealing this information to him is to tell you that I want us to be a better couple. And also let him understand that this thing can never happen again. Because the woman don't keep her for many years, you don't know. You never found out. That is enough for you to know that that woman is a good woman. That is enough for you to know that that woman wants you that I don't want anything to be in between us. I want us to be open and sincere because you are a good man. And I want to be a good wife. Because the truth is, if we turn the other thing way around, men go say, yeah, why the woman goes one? It is man. It is your right for the one man to be, it is nature for the man to cheat. No. Yeah, the man also need to come to the point that if I was the one, probably the man don't cheat on the woman, but they only say never tell the woman. Do you think such thing will never happen? That the woman, although the man just loves the woman so much and is doing everything for the woman to have a beautiful life at home with the kids, there's also a high chance that that man doesn't do that kind of thing carelessly outside. But he never, admit him. But now the one try to play the smart one or the one on the victim. Whereas he don't cheat on the woman. The woman saying that once he don't do him. Whereas he don't cheat on the woman several times. But just the amount of times you need to just accept it. It's difficult though. Because me don't know that of it. I can't lie to you. But there's a point, a place you come to, you have to. Because you're also guilty of such acts. You probably might not have done it or cheated on her in terms of, say, you had sexual intercourse with someone. You might have cheated on her in one way or the other. Because cheating, sometimes we tie cheating to acts. Cheating sometimes not be acts alone. There are other ways we cheat one another. So that is my take on that. I said the man let go, allow the woman to breathe, accept it, that she made mistakes, and she telling you is for you to know because she doesn't want to make mistake anymore, because she loves you, because you are good to her, and she decided I would accept my fault and let this man knows that this is what I have done.
Instead it be sleep, let it be hate, let it degrade, let it be deep. Some others should weep, some others should keep the memory of the way that I died. Maybe